girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. We are back in the very dimly lit setup. We are all in black, which means one thing, guys. It is another Scandals with Shan episode. Slightly different background. I have got a cute little flower teddy, which is a very kind gift from one of my friends for my birthday. She knows who she is. And I'm still making do with my flowers. My flowers for my birthday are almost coming up to 2 weeks old. Yeah, we are making them last. We're keeping them going. So the light is a little bit brighter and it probably doesn't seem as dark and scandalous as it normally does. But, you know, from previous hauls and also birthday hauls, I got a black sippy cup, but I also got a huge black Stanley Jube. And I tell you what, guys, I've actually been going through 2 of these a day. 2.4 litres of water has been flowing in my system. We have our new iPad case on. We are ready to go. And this month's topic, as you will have seen, is Madeleine McCann, which can be a very controversial topic. So please, before I get into this, please do not take offence. Take what I say as gospel. What I do with these Scandals with Shan, guys, if you haven't seen these episodes before, is I will find a topic or something that's caught my eye recently, and I ask over on my lifestyle and my food Instagram. They're always down in the descriptions box below. I also will send an email out if you have me on my email. Down below I have like a personal YouTube one where you guys can get involved in challenges, questions, sit downs, or if you just want a general chit chat. I send a big email out there for whatever it is, and I'll be like, right, XYZ, if you'd like to pop a little input in, it's more than appreciated. Everything does remain anonymous, and as I say, please do not take any offence to anything in this. This is not us speculating the facts. We're seeing how it goes, you know, and it's actually been really interesting to read all of your guys' versions and opinions on it. So that is why I've got the huge Stanley Jube cup today, because I feel it's going to be a long one. So get comfy, get scandalous, and let's get in with this month's topic, okay? Right, I've brought you a little closer in, okay? So as I say, this month was about Madeleine McCann just purely because of the stuff that has been in the news recently in the past month or so with possible developments and everything like that. So I always do like my little Scandals with Shan. This month's topic is XYZ. Any input, suggestions, like your views on it all. And you guys come back. There was a lot. Sorry if I look a little bit like a ghost hunter on this. I have the brightness of the screen. Actually, can we reduce that a little bit? Yeah, I don't look as glorified. Oh, hold on, that was actually, do I need a bit of light? Because I do seem a little bit dark, don't I? I mean, not that you'd want to see this face. Guys, I've done another 17,000 steps today. Woohoo! Go me. We'll leave it on that brightness, shall we? So, first response I had on one of my stories was, parents were definitely involved. You would never leave kids alone abroad. Now, this is quite a reoccurring view throughout this, and I myself am not a parent. As we all know, I'm maternal and good with other people's children, but would I want my own? I don't know. And I thought back to like when I was younger, I was going abroad from like the ages of 4 onwards, and I can never remember a time that I was ever left on my own. I do remember, or I say I remember, I've been told as when I was younger, it sometimes could be a bit problematic taking me down for dinner. So what would happen is Dada would go down for dinner on his own first and Mum would stay with me, and then they'd swap vice versa. I was never ever left in the room. I wasn't left by the poolside. I was just not left at all on holiday. And I think that's how I thought it was. Like, you're in a different country, you're in different surroundings, you don't know the security and everything like that. Like, even if I was a parent, that would never cross my mind. But I have seen it. When I've been abroad growing up, like more when I'm of an age to understand, you would see, say, like families down at the pool, and then at night time you would just see mum and dad, and you think, where are the children? And probably at those ages, like, you understand a little bit. Oh my God, my foot's slipping. I'm perched on my chaise lounge, guys, and my foot's slipping. I'm thinking, it's not squeaky chair, but you might hear a bit of a squeaky. It's my foot going. I don't think that I would ever leave a child. I just think I wouldn't even leave a child in England in the house on their own. Like, I don't think there's too much badness going on in the world, to put it very, very honestly. And I just think you have to take every single precaution with you and like have your wits about you all the time. I am addicted to this as well. I think like I potentially need it in every colour now. So RIP to my bank balance. Thank you, TikTok shop. But yeah, this is a recurring theme, but it's good to see people's perspectives on it. So another one of my lovelies emailed in and said her body would have been washed away ages ago, if not gone back into the circle of life. It's sad, but something just doesn't add up with her parents. There are so many children that have gone missing and families have not had the support and money spent on them like the McCanns have. It's not fair. I partially do agree with this as well. I think the amount of duration, let me put that on silent. I didn't even realise I had it on for you guys. Sorry. Oh, it's just me, reminder for me pub lunch tomorrow, because me and Dad are off to the Cotswolds, didn't we, as you're watching this on the Sunday. Yes, I will be there. I've got my eye on that roast beef dinner. Don't you worry. It can be 30 degrees outside. I mean, it's not. It's probably hitting the 18s, 20s. I'm still having a Sunday dinner. There have been numerous missing children cases as I've been growing up. And not one, as you say, has ever had the publicity, the time, the funding that the McCanns have had. And it does make you think, why? Like, why is this case so different? Is it perhaps with when it was done, or the circumstances, the fact that it was only her taken and not with the children? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cross my leg over there, and in that way my foot won't be slipping off. Hunky-dory, eh? Yeah, I don't know if it's for the fact that she had siblings there and they wasn't taken, for the fact of the area or the part of the world that it was in. I don't know. Because I always think back to a case, I think it was before I was born, but a little boy, James, no, that wasn't the guy. There was a boy that Mum said he went missing on a boat or a cruise ship. Was it James? And they think he's in Greece somewhere. Even now to this day, they think he's in Greece. And Mum said, like, that never had the amount of resources it could have had. And yeah, I don't know why this case does get the publicity. Do they know it's because a case that a lot of people are aware of, so therefore it could bring in, I don't know, like media and income and stuff like that? But I don't actually know. That's terrible, isn't it? I don't actually know how many years the girl has been missing, but if I remember correctly, she had a very distinctive mark on her pupil or her eye, so she would be very easily distinguishable if she were about. And I think a couple of months ago there was a young girl who was claiming to be her. They had to do DNA and testing and it was not herself. But you just think, all these years and years down the line, there's got to be something they're not telling us, surely, to still be working on it, as you say, because there's plenty of other cases where children haven't been so lucky or the cases haven't been found. And you just wonder why. I do wonder why. I'm with you there, my lovely. I am with you there. Right, let me have a look. One of my lovelies says, this case winds me up, exclamation mark. I watch a lot of true crime and I don't understand how the parents wasn't charged with at least neglect. I am with you on that, because I thought there must have been some form of punishment for that reasoning. It is a neglect. You have left your children to go downstairs or wherever you was going to have a drink. Like, if children are left on their own for certain periods of time in England, parents will either have the children taken off of them, I think, or prosecution. So I get that. Why has there never been any repercussions on the family for leaving them there? They left their 3 young children to go for food and drinks, and because they are doctors, nothing was done. I do think that is a big thing. I think because I'm trying to think of the word, maybe established, they don't want to press the buttons of them. If it was another family that left their children, there would no doubt have been done. Yes. If this, I think, was a different scenario, it could have had a very different outcome. I have children and I don't let them out of my sight in the UK, let alone on holiday. It makes no sense. This is what I mean. If you don't do it in your like hometown, home area, but you're going to do it abroad in an area you have no clue out and you don't know who's lurking about, no. I think the parents was 100% involved. Gary McCann, after all, has links to the Red Shoe Club. I hear a lot about this Red Shoe Club, and I am thinking of potentially doing a Scandals with Shan on it because it is very, very intriguing. If you have seen or you know a little bit about the Red Shoe Club and you want me to do it, let me know down below, please, guys. After Maddie went missing, they was at a local, how do I say this word? A local person who's not nice to children. We're going to go with that. House. And the mother's book, what she wrote, was sickening. Any normal mum wouldn't think about their missing children's genitalia being ripped apart. That isn't normal. So much on this case points to the parents. Unfortunately, poor Maddie deserves justice. I get that. I never knew about this Red Shoe Club and a certain person, a certain type of person's house that they went to. And I haven't read any books on it. But if that is what the mother was worried about, her genitalia, there's something very adrift there in it. It is very adrift. Like if I was missing, the last thing mum would be thinking is, oh my god, has she got the girls out or something like that? She'd be like, where the hell is she? Get her back. I mean, she'd probably actually be glad of the break. Shouldn't say that, touch wood. Touch wood. Mum always says if someone kidnapped me, they drop you off at the corner. She says because you do their wedding. I think that'd be right. I'd either scream the house down, or I'd be like, where we going? What are we going to do? Oh, can you not do that? I've got a gym class tomorrow. Can you have me back in time? I promise I'll come back out. I'll be good. Yeah, I think, oh, cramp. God, I'm not having much luck here, am I, guys? I think I would be a kidnapper's worst nightmare if they tried to get their hands on me. They'd think, God, no, we just drop her off at the side by the post box. We're all good. Let's leave her be. Right. I love this because on Instagram, email is different. Email, there's like no character limit. On Instagram, they give you that piddly little box, don't they, to write a response. Guys, if you're on Instagram and you can't fit it in there, just DM me. And if you just put at the top of the email, like Scandals with Shan, or if it's a sit down or a food mukbang and you've got questions, anything like that. Because what I do is before this, I like scan through my messages. And what I'll do before we end this video, I'll also re-scan through just in case any have come through in the meantime. But yeah, Instagram don't give you enough space, does it, to actually write a response. So another one. Hey Shan, very random, but I've always had random, unexplained... Oh, hang on a minute. What is this to do with? Oh, okay. Go with it, guys. Very random, but I've always had random, unexplained things happen to me through life. And just after she went missing, a few months after it was aired, I had a dream. The dream was horrible, but it was like I was watching everything unfold. It was a young girl in a hotel room that was approached by someone and taken. But like it had been arranged previously, like a setup, and she knew it was happening. She was promised a lovely new life with a new family and everything was going to be lovely for her. But something went wrong and she's now in a suitcase, passed away deep in a desert. I feel it was Australia, but it could have been anywhere. I've never told anyone this because I feel like they would think I'm crazy. But it all felt so real, very sad, but it was a dream at the end of the day. Hopefully she is alive and okay, and I feel sorry for her, but I do believe the family knows something, too many secrets. I really do believe it's something to do with her being sold. Now, you saying that, I know that there was a big thing on whether it could be a trafficking case or anything like that. And I think they kind of ruled that out. But there was a gentleman, I believe, if it was earlier on in the year or towards the end of last year, that they thought they had found some type of evidence that linked towards him. Personally, I haven't followed this case like from day dot. I haven't like been religiously searching for updates, but if I do see something on Daily Mail about it, I do like click on and have a little look. I see it's almost like a premonition, ain't it? Like people with powers see things, And you actually never know. I mean, trafficking has always been, and unfortunately the disgusting thing in this world will always be an issue, will always be something that's there. And I know people said because of her ethnicity, like her hair, her look, the fact that her eye was so special, it could almost be seen as like a star purchase, which absolutely sickens me. When you just think about it, I do not understand people like that. Trust me, I just do not. If there is truth within your dream, I hope she's found soon. It's so hard because there is so much mystery. But I do agree with you guys. I do think the parents are hiding something. The fact, are they both doctors? Yeah, they're like both established career people, and they would know surely certain things to do or administer. So you actually never know, because if, for example, it was to do with trafficking, you would think, oh God, oh, my nose is getting itchy now. Please don't set my hay fever off. I've been really good all day. I've took my tablet, but you know, when you just, your nose, I could feel it starting to twitch, and I'm like, no. Oh God. That was the sight for sore eyes. If it was something like that, why was the siblings left? You know, it's just, it is a very, very strange case indeed, my lovelies. A very, very strange case. And will we ever know the truth? That is the thing. I feel this is very similar to like the Nicola Bulley case, or is it Nicole? No, Nicola Bulley. That seems to have been very hush-hush, but I feel that the Inquisition is coming to an end soon, because the police force was having to be investigated for like their handling and that. That all seems to have been like very hush-hush and blown away, and it shouldn't be because of what happened. But yeah, just it's a very strange one, isn't it? Why just her? What was so special about her that they didn't want the others for? Who knows? Right. Kind of switch my body angle, guys, because I need to get a little bit comfy. This is a long one. So, good morning, lovely. I just read your topic, and I think it's going to be a big can of worms. I personally think it is the parents who are in their right minds leaving their kids in a foreign country and goes out for dinner. And also, they are both doctors and were never questioned and refused to do a lie detector test. I never knew that. And the government and police have put too much money into this and let them get away for far too long. I never knew that they refused to do lie detector tests. Why would you refuse to do a lie detector test? Oh, that was not any flatulence, guys. My feet are slipping. I need to get my feet comfy, but they're slipping in my little pop sockets in the chair. And how, if your child has gone missing and you are asked by the police to do a lie detector test and you refuse, is there no by like shape or means that the police can actually make you do one? It's a bit sus, isn't it? I don't think they will ever find the body. I wish they would, so she could be laid to rest and find some peace. But the truth always comes out in the end, and the parents are hiding something. Why take one child when you had her other sister there as well? Suspicious and guilty. Have a lovely day, and don't work too hard, by the way. Love the hair and keep up the brilliant work with YouTube. You're smashing it. Mwah! Thank you very much. But this is what I mean. Why just her? Why not the other siblings? There's got to be a reason. There's got to be something. Why? And as you say, if she is no longer here, let the body be found so she can say she can be put to rest and it can be like peaceful. You found the outcome, which is not the outcome that anyone wants, but at least she's at peace now. Or if you know where she is, release her or anything. I mean, that's actually surprised me that I see this one. I mean, I was quite young as well, I think, when Madeleine went missing. Madeleine McCann, Madeleine, I think it is. And surely that would have been questioned by the police. If they said, no, I'm not doing a lie detector, could they not have made it mandatory? Oh my goodness. Guys, sorry if my eyes look a little bit funny. I've just had a massive sneezing fit. You know when like they're just a little bit red and you can feel them stinging at the end. But yeah, that is very... I didn't know that. See, I did not know that. I think their professions have helped them a lot in the case, because as you say, and in here and the previous comments, because they are doctors, no one has questioned it, when really, for me, if I was an investigating officer, that would be the first place that I would check, because it's like everything not add up necessarily, but if you had someone there of knowledge of how to do certain things, surely that would be an avenue that you would discuss and go down the first place, you know? But who knows? Who actually knows what goes on with the government, eh? Let me have a look. Oh, right. Parents killed her, drugged her with something, and they're both doctors and hiding the truth. Now, do I think they killed her? I would like to say no, because it is their daughter. Do I think perhaps, I mean, this is very far-fetched, it could have been a setup, but a setup that went wrong, or a setup that has dragged the span of probably over a decade. Is it a decade? You know what? This is really bugging me, guys. I'm going to Google, when did Madeleine McCann go missing? Because there is something not right. So 2007, I was 12. So yeah, I was at secondary school going into it. But it wasn't something, as I say, that we really paid much attention to. The 3rd of May. She was 3 years old. 3rd of May 2007, Madeleine McCann, a 3-year-old from Leicester, was reported missing. Oh God, look at her. Look at her. And also, I think, did the statements change from when she was found or when she was last seen, perhaps? Let me have a look. What was I going to think? Mind blank. Malfunction. Oh, I don't know. It'll come back to me. But yeah, 3rd. So that is 16 years that she's been missing. Wow. Aye. Time goes by too quick. And as I say, no one knows what has happened there. No one knows at all. So if we keep that there. No. We go back there. Oh my goodness. You know when your eyes feel heavy because they just literally feel so sore. Another one. What normal parents leave their kids in a foreign country and go to dinner? Sorry, it's not normal. I completely agree with you. Going back, as I say, from when I was a child, how it was growing up in meal times and that, I was never, even when we got older, I think my last holiday with mum and dad, I was 13. Never did I think I was going down on my own, because I think I would have got a very swift, you come down with us and you wait. So yeah, not for me. Another one, my lovely, says, it really boils my blood. Sorry for the rant and have a good day. You're more than welcome. Drop me an email if you need to rant and just get anything out of your system, okay? My inbox is not just for challenges and inputs and that. It's literally there if you just want to message someone, vent, check in, whatever. I will always be there. It might take me a while to respond, I'm not going to lie. If anyone does, you know I'm prolific for replying, but it's just too much in the day, my lovelies. Too much in the day. Right, let's have a look. Highly recommend the Behaviour Panel YouTube vid. They done on the McCanns and it changed my view. On the parents, I had them pegged guilty as hell. But these guys are just amazing human lie detectors. Oh, okay. So we're thinking parents are still guilty. They have this poker face that will make you look irrelevant to the situation. And we have the behaviour panel on YouTube. Oh, might have a little look in that after. We shall have a look. Another one, her parents 100% killed her. I just, as a parent, like a lot of you guys who watch me are parents, could you think of anything more disastrous? Just immoral and inhumane, like, no, absolutely not. In your opinion, can the McCanns be justified in leaving their children unattended? In my opinion, my lovely, no. Point blank, no. Because I've been the receiving end on holiday. My parents, as I say, would not leave me for a second. Not even if one was in the pool and one wanted to go to the bar. They'd wait and ask the person to get out of the bar. Well, we didn't have a swim up bar back then. Get the person out of the pool and then they would go. I would never, ever, ever be left anywhere on my own as a child abroad. Absolutely not. Another one, defo think the parents are involved. I think it was wrong that they left the kids alone. Something doesn't add up with any of it. And have you seen the series on Netflix? I didn't even know there was a series on Netflix. So no, I haven't. But again, it seems to be a very, cramp. It's all that walking I've done today, guys. And I think I just kicked the camera. Sorry about that. I cannot say that what the parents did wasn't wrong. I think it was terribly wrong. And unfortunately, if this is how karma works, this is probably the most brutal way in which karma can work. And I pray to God they never, ever, ever do anything like that again with their other children. The parents shouldn't have left alone. I hope they found something in this search. I wish that something would just come out, because it's all this, yep, she's dead, but then you're doing certain visits and certain things are coming up and case files and that. So I really don't know how much longer the case has. Like, what are they doing in France? Is that where they're going to ambush this man's second home or his house? I don't know. I actually don't know, guys. Why didn't the parents get done for neglect? That is something that has always bothered me. Oh my God, I could hit my head against a brick wall. I'm with you there. The fact that you guys said to me they refused a lie detector. Well, why was they not arrested and charged with something? Why? Yeah, it was okay for someone to be in the bushes potentially when they was doing the speech on it and take photos and recordings and videos and everything like that. We did have a protest today in one of our little local towns, and they had a couple of tops and they had like a few marks and everything in. And we started talking away and what he was doing for the day. I cannot believe the sheer manners of this person. And if they saw someone in dire need, they would be the first ones over there. They would like do math to math. They would do the whole lot. And I just think like there's something, it is iffy. I'm sorry guys, it's iffy central, okay? Oh, sorry guys, I had to take a breather. I had to go, it's getting very hot in here with the lights on. I feel like I'm dozing asleep. I mean, I am a little bit knackered, I'm not going to lie, but the lights probably don't help. I think I'm actually going to go into mum's after this and get the fan out. I think we need some ventilation in this room, because otherwise I'm going to be asleep, guys. I am going to be like, whew, well and truly knackered. I think she's still alive. It was an arrangement so the parents got the fame and money. See, again, I feel that this could be a very high possibility, because the amount of media and news coverage there, it was like over the world, wasn't it? It was just like, wow. I mean, but was they in need of financial help? Was there something that had been going on that they needed help with? I don't know. I don't know, but that, I do believe along those lines as well. I think she was watched and taken to order by a known organisation. Oh, haven't had that one. What does it mean, taken to an order by a known organisation? Is that like you've been kidnapped by a higher power, and it could be a power of crime or honest living? I mean, it's probably not going to be honest living if you're having children kidnapped for your pleasure. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one indeed. I know I will get told off for saying this, but I think the parents had something to do with it. Isn't it strange how when you just do these random questions and that, the most generic answer back is the one that people feel they're going to get in trouble with? But you know what? I feel like 99% of the population potentially do feel like that too. I mean, I would always say currently the parents are somehow involved. I just have a feeling that they're involved, or they know what's happened, but they need to, surely as parents you would want your child back. Like, what on earth is going on? I truly believe that when Jerry went to check on her, she was awake and wouldn't give back to sleep to him. I think he got angry, fueled by alcohol, threw her on the bed, banging her head and killing her. Now, I think I heard that when I was growing up. Oh God, don't say I've got Lily on me now. Whew. The lilies dropped the other day, guys, so now I've got a big yellow. Oh, what's Mum got it at? Oh, well done, Mother. I had a big yellow stain on here, and I said to Mum, oh, see if we've got any sif or something. Can I do when I get back from work? Oh, she's done it, bless her. Oh, I have to go and say thank you. See, I didn't even realise that. I'm literally in a world of my own. I heard something that he went back to check on her because there was like the time frame of when he last went back to when they went back as a pair, and obviously realised that she was missing. And I did hear that someone thought there'd been an attack and that he had potentially hurt her, because I can't remember, was there blood stains or there was some form of blood in the room, and they were trying to differentiate whether it was hers, her siblings, his, how it would have got there. It's so tricky, ain't it? It's such a tricky one. Right, when my lovely says, hi Shan, I feel so sad that Madeleine went missing, and I still feel it's someone that worked at the hotel that knew they were alone and in the apartment that night, and it was all planned, I think, by them that worked there. Also, one of Jerry's friends said they went to check on them every half hour, but the last half hour someone went to check and found a breeze coming through the window, but didn't think much of it. Seems very strange to me. Maybe that friend had something to do with the disappearance. But when Jerry went in, there wasn't a breeze, so who opened the window for someone to climb in? Oh, I didn't know that either. So my many questions and not enough answers. Why wasn't Jerry and his wife given the lie detector test? It's always the theory it stems closer to home. Okay, so I didn't realise that there was different people taking regular turns to check on the children. And if a window was, if you walked into, I mean, even at home, even in your own home, if you walked in and you had your 2 or 3 children sitting there and there was an open window, would you not automatically go to shut it? I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Oh no, sneeze or a yawn, I don't know. Oh, again, why weren't they given the lie detector? Why was they not ordered and forced? You need to have this lie detector test. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Things just don't add up. And I get it when you say, like people say, oh, it always stemmed from home. That, yes. Watched when she went missing. No matter where you are, in my eyes, it's never safe to leave your children on your own. More so on holiday. Completely agree. Not sure how I feel about what's going on at the moment. Very mixed feelings. So many rumours, only person or persons that know what actually happened is whoever did it and was involved. I'm hoping that this latest find finally gives some answers. Lots of love and hugs, sweetheart. Mwah, love and hugs back. It almost feels like it goes in the news, then it kind of like quietens down, and it kind of gets like, not forgotten about, but it's not as discussed as thing. And then something will be like another breakthrough, and then it gets spoke about, then it kind of dies down, then it picks up again. which does make me think sometimes, is it a fame thing? Is it something for the publicity? But of all the reasons to get publicity in the world, why on earth would you want publicity for the reason that your child is missing? It's not, I mean, that's definitely, I know they say any publicity is good publicity, but I don't think having your child missing is good publicity. Hi Shannon, must admit I've not followed the case for ages, but my thing is the parents. Why were they never questioned or even prosecuted for leaving all the children alone in the first place? Because I think, I think one of the youngest was like a baby, or potentially like around about 1. Again, there should have been some repercussions to the parents. Other parents would have, and other parents would have been investigated by child social services, and they wouldn't have got away with it. Is it because they were both general practitioners and the distance they were from the children to where they were eating out with friends was so far away from the room the children were staying in alone? This alone is wrong on so many levels, which ended up in heartbreaking consequences. Exactly. As I say, I do feel like their professions have helped. I feel that people have sometimes, or the authorities potentially, have thought, oh no, we're not gonna delve in too deep, like they're respectful people and da 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 da. But I mean, hello, that does not mean anything in this day and age. And again, if they've left 2 or 3 children, when they return to the UK, why was there never anything regarding child social services when they returned back, being caught up with, or being like, is this what happens, XYZ? There was no repercussions at all, I don't think, on the parents. And as you say, if they hadn't have been that far away or that long, how? And this may never have happened. It is, I feel like this is probably one of the most controversial ones we've done so far on Scandals with Shan, but I love it. I love it. And then my last one says, hi, first, can I say happy birthday? Oh, hi. First, can I say happy belated birthday? Hope you had a lovely day. Thank you so much. My thoughts on Madeleine is I personally think the mother did something that dad doesn't know. Oh, okay. Every interview, it's mostly her. People don't just disappear like she did. Most people are found very quickly, especially children. I watched a programme last night on BBC One called Of Murders That Took Place in the 70s. They were at a loss as they didn't have suspects in end, but did find family members because main suspects were dead, then bringing up bodies were buried and taken from DNA. I have read a lot about this lately. So many unanswered cases, or cases that kind of went cold in the olden days, are being brought back, and prosecutions are being made down this line because now we have the DNA, we have like testing and everything like that. People are not getting away with it. Get the DNA off the parents and match with the suspect. If you fancy watching it, as I'm into everything you like, it's called Still Town Murders, BBC iPlayer, guys, if you're into it as well. I'm also reading crime books too, and watch a lot of David Wilson. He is UK's leading criminologist, and he's interviewed the Moors murders and most dangerous criminals. Say hello to Mama G, hope she's doing okay. Lovely, thank you very much. I will definitely look into this Still Town Murders and also David Wilson. That is the thing. Why? There's got to be something. There's got to be something that either, if there is nothing in there to show that someone else has been in that room, apart from parents or friends, a child just does not vanish. I'm sorry. This is the thing. Like, what on earth is happening? Like, what? I don't know. It is. I feel this is going to be like, for my generation, that case that just never gets solved. It's going to be one of those that is going to be like the cold case files. I don't know. And I don't know why, because it wasn't like it was necessarily in the olden days. Like 2007, technology would have been okay around that time. I know we definitely would have had DNA. So I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. Oh, it's all very, you know what, this is something like, I'll finish filming this, I'll edit, and then I will literally just sit there and I'll be like, I wonder if I probably will end up ordering a book on it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need any books though. I have many books from my birthday. Thank you very much, guys. But there's always room for true crime. Okay, always room for true crime. I've got my eye on a set, and I'm thinking, do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? I think I am. I think I am. I feel like it's going to be my last treat out of my YouTube earnings, but I don't know. We shall have to see. We'll have to see. Guys, that is the end of this month's Scandals with Shans. As I say, these are a monthly occurrence. I know they're not to everyone's cup of tea, but if you do stick around and watch these, thank you so much. I love sit-down chit-chatty videos. Don't get me wrong. I love my Bergens. I was thinking of a bargain and my Birkenstocks that are on the floor. Oh God, no, Shannonleigh, we're not doing that. We're not going to start creating words, okay? If I now, oh, that's just thrown me right off. What on earth was I saying? I'm going to edit this, and then like this is the type of case that I will sit there and I will just ponder over and over all the different possibilities. I'll be like, I wonder if this, I wonder if that, and then I'll end up like down a rabbit hole trying to find out what on earth is going on. But guys, as I say, please do not take any offense to anything in this video. Do not think that these are facts and this is like our opinion and this is what matters. We literally come collective. We're one big family here, and I'm just the voice sharing all of your thoughts that you send in to me. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe down below. If you want to be involved in next month's Scandals with Shan, have a look down on my Instagram and food lifestyle. What? That made no sense. Check out my lifestyle and food Instagrams. There's always normally on my story post the little question box whenever I get round to doing it. If there are any other topics you would like me to do for Scandals with Shan, please do let me know, because I have a notepad and that notepad is getting filled with video ideas. I take them all into consideration, guys. I sit down, we go through them all, and if it comes to a point where I'm like, oh my God, what do I film? I'll pick one of your guys' suggestions, okay? And that to me is a team effort. Take care, stay safe as always, and I shall see you tomorrow for a video. I feel like it's something to do with food. I feel it's a food one. Who knows? Bye, guys.